Wait a minute. We were.
Bruh.
We were live. There we go. Live. My name is Emoji. I'm here with my co-host Nikki G, OMW, and together we're bringing you something we like to call Anime After Hours. Delayed yays and all. All right, so tonight we are going to be talking. We're actually going to do a bit of a pivot from our Crunchyroll award talk, and we're going to talk about something that was highly anticipated to hit streaming services. I'd say probably right after Demon Slayer, which still hasn't hit streaming services yet, but highly anticipated movie to hit streaming services, and that is Chainsaw Man, Reze arc. It's finally here. People got to finally see it if you didn't see it in theaters, and we have some things to say about it. So, we will get right into those discussions. Once again, for everyone in here, we do have giveaways courtesy of our partners, VV Digital Collectibles. I will go into how you can enter and to win those giveaways in a bit with our Hidden Door Challenge. But if you are wondering, well, what is a VV? Don't worry, we have you covered. Sit tight, and we will go into a brief word from our supporters. Hey, what's up? My name is Emoji, and I'm here with Nikki G and OMW, and we're bringing you Anime After Hours. But before we do that, I want to give a brief shout out to our affiliates, VV Digital Collectibles. VV is the world's home of premium collectibles, comics, and artworks from brands that you love, like Viz Media, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, and more. Take your collecting to the next level with VV Digital Collectibles and check out the link in our description box below or use the QR code that you see on the screen for $10 off your first purchase.
This is an interactive show and podcast recorded live in front of an online audience. Those in the crowd on X are welcome to join in on the conversation, but know that all conversations that take place during the show will be published across multiple platforms. With this being a live interactive show and podcast, please be mindful of your speech.
And now, let's get back to the show. And we are back. All right. So before we get into the discussion, I guess I'll go over the brief Hidden Doors giveaway that we have at the top, pinned to the top. If you are in the space, if you follow any of those handles that you can see over here, if you are on YouTube or on Twitch, feel free to follow any of those handles on X and jump into the X space that we are currently in. So what we have going on right now is a giveaway for tonight from our supporters, VV Digital Collectibles. We like to call it the Hidden Door Giveaway. Everyone in the space, if you look at the top of the screen, pinned to the top, you will see a post that has 3 hidden doors. Hidden door number 1, hidden door number 2, and hidden door number 3. Now, you as the audience, you're going to cast your vote throughout the night. Which door do you think that we should enter into before the show closes? You got about 45 minutes to do it. All right. Now, whatever door you chose is going to open up the way that we choose the winner of tonight's giveaway. There can be 3 different possibilities. One way of potentially winning the giveaway for tonight is by liking and reposting the X space that you're in right now. A second way is by liking and reposting the live stream. That is the visual element of the show, which is also pinned to the top, liking and reposting the live stream that is also going on right now. And a third potential way is by, in the comments section of the live stream, tag one person and tell us your favorite anime or animated thing. Each comment is an entry, which means the more comments you have, the more likelihood you have of winning. So feel free to spam that comment section. One of those ways are going to be chosen at the end of the night. I don't know which one because it will be behind one of those hidden doors that you as an audience will choose. So, best of luck, GG's, may the odds be ever in your favor. All right, so I'm sorry. Why am I on Hunger Games?
Because you
Ch-
said we're your favorite.
Chainsaw Man discussions. Chainsaw Man discussions. All right. So I felt it would be it was appropriate to kind of like do a little pivot from this, from our Crunchyroll, and we will be back. We will be back on the Crunchyroll discussions.
Well, I mean, technically, it still is on there, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Yeah,
It is.
so.
But there was a lot of. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I mean, I feel like there was a lot of hype when this movie came out. Like I personally wasn't excited about going to see a Chainsaw Man movie, but then I saw everyone talking about it and it everywhere. Did you guys get the same feeling when it
I
hit
f-
theaters?
I think it's like the movie coming out and then the manga ending around the same time too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, the movie came out, the manga was still going, but the manga just ended recently. But they knew that it was coming to like a close, so I feel like maybe those two things coinciding at the same time probably got people really excited.
Okay. Okay. I
And
fe-
maybe
mhm.
I think this character that the Rize, I think she's pretty popular too.
Um, I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah.
And when we go into the discussions of it, I thought also too, it felt like it was coming in off of the heels of the success of Demon Slayer. And I feel like this movie also did really like substantial numbers as far as, in the box office, like internationally. I think it obviously didn't do Demon Slayer numbers, but I think it did very well
Mhm.
as far as making its money back. And I think that was another thing that caught people's attention or had people talking about it as well. Dub, did you kind of feel that way? Like there was hype around this movie when it came out, which maybe you didn't expect.
Yeah, I thought the hype was very unexpected, especially since it came out around the same time as Demon Slayer.
Hmm. They may have been in
And
the
the
theaters at the same time, like because I mean,
it
Demon Slayer
was,
had a
it
long
was,
run, yeah.
yeah, it definitely was. I just think that the anticipation for the Demon Slayer movie gave them a little bit of a boost. Not to
Mm-hmm.
say that it wasn't a great movie overall by itself as a standalone, but I think the time that it did release was key to the success that it's gotten thus far.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Mhm. so so we'll see. We'll see how it turns out long term, right? After these streaming numbers actually hit, and um how that performs compared
Yeah.
to in the box office during the time of other massive things happening in the anime space. And I
Yeah.
think Nikki brought up a good point too, that it's like the end of the show or the end of the manga
Mm-hmm.
at the same time as the movie. So
Yeah. So you
very
have
interesting
that
things happening.
those feels on it. But yeah, you brought up a good point as far as just capturing on even the hype off of, Demon Slayer, because when Demon Slayer came out, like it was everywhere, right? Even nominated, like it didn't get like nominees for best animation against K-pop Demon Hunters, right?
Yeah, it
Uh,
got a lot of
Yeah, got
nominations.
a lot of nominations, right? So you're coming off the heels of that, it being a box office success, number one international film from Japan of all time. So I think when that happened, people were probably also looking for, well, what's the next thing? Like, what else is coming out that's and this isn't like, kind of like downplaying Chainsaw Man in any way. We'll get into the discussions about the actual movie in a bit, but I do think that coming out right after or on the heels of Demon Slayer probably was another catalyst of people trying to look into, what's next. And you have top quality animation studios, right? You have Demon Slayer from Ufotable and Chainsaw Man's Mappa, right?
I think
Yeah, Chainsaw
so.
Man is
I believe
Mappa. Yeah,
so. Yeah,
Did
yeah.
they do the movie too?
yeah, they did.
Yes, yeah, they did. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have two of the top animation studios, or most one of the some of the most known animation studios from Japan for various different reasons. But they're notable studios, and they're coming out with movies back to back. Now, for me, right, and I'm kind of like with you guys on the same page. I saw Chainsaw Man the series, right? Because there's only season one has dropped so far. I saw season one, and I realized that there was a lot of hype around it because I kept seeing people recommend, "Oh, watch Chainsaw Man, watch Chainsaw Man." When I watched it, I didn't feel like it measured up to the hype that I was getting, the recommendations or the hype that I was getting around watching it. I I think visually it was colorful and stuff, but the story didn't really sell me too much. I don't know. Did you guys get to watch the first season or nah?
I did. Yeah,
You
I did.
did? Okay. Did you feel that way too? Like what did you think of the first like the season?
You see, I thought the season was like, I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was, gonna be the next top three, top five anime of this
Yeah.
generation. But it got the love. It got the love of the people.
Mhm.
Um, uh, I just thought it was like slightly immature, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I get fan
Yeah.
service, but like,
Yeah.
bruh,
That
come on.
yeah, that and then very very much like just you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of like those what is it like those grindhouse movies or those like almost comical horror movies where it's not supposed to be taken seriously. Like do you know what I'm talking about?
I can see
Like
that. Yeah.
Scream.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of like the feeling I got from it, right? And I'm with you. I didn't really understand the hype too much. Also, you're going up like I mean, talking about modern day, what's happening now. You're going up against Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, and and all of these shows that people are watching and falling in love with, so that you have like heavy competition. I don't know, Nikki, I don't know if you got to watch season one or if you watched a bit of it or read a bit of the manga or had any thoughts about the series before
I
jumping into
read
the
the
movie.
end of the manga.
Oh, you read the end of the manga. Okay, okay,
Wait, wait,
okay.
wait. No, 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 no. You can't just okay, okay. Nick, what the hell you talking about? You just read the end of a manga. How in the world do you do that? Where you even oh yeah, this chapter looks good. Let me start here. How what? Explain
Because I
that.
wanted to know what everybody was talking about.
So you said let me just fast forward and see how
Oh, because I have no interest in reading all of that
the whole
stuff,
thing.
so
I
I just
feel you.
wanted to know how it ended
I feel
because
you.
everybody was mad
Wow,
about it.
okay.
Speaking of which, I saw the most diabolical thing online, and once again, because I've been able to avoid spoilers, so I don't really know what it means. But I saw online someone went to I don't know if it was a Barnes and Noble or whatever, but it had like the Jujutsu Kaisen um manga all lined up,
Hmm.
and they took the last issue and they opened it to like the biggest spoiler page and just set it on the shelf right there.
That's diabolical.
I was
Well, I
like,
mean,
that's
when
crazy.
the last chapter came out, there were memes of that last chapter like everywhere. I'm really surprised you
I
guys
man
didn't see any.
I managed to
It was
avoid it. I managed to
everywhere.
avoid
Like
it.
everybody kept doing different characters because I'm not gonna say it, but like there's a part in the last chapter that
Hmm.
that they kept redrawing as different people, and it was everywhere for like a week.
Oh man. Oh man. So yeah. Fortunately, I've been. You know what? I probably saw it. I just didn't like.
You
It
didn't
didn't
realize
connect.
what it
It
was
didn't connect.
referencing, right?
Yeah. But yeah. Okay. So I feel like all of us are kind of like on the same footing as far as going into this movie, and I mean, the series alone was kind of like, all right, meh, it is what it is. And now you have this movie that gets a lot of hype in coming out. So once again, this was a movie that I had no interest in actually watching. Not definitely not in theaters, but probably streaming, right? Just to keep up with the story. And when the hype came, I almost was tempted to watch it in theaters. But I was like, no, 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 I'll wait. So
You didn't want to watch it in 4D?
nah, I would have rather watched Demon Slayer again. but but now it hit Crunchyroll last week. It just came out on Crunchyroll, so I was finally able to watch it. Now I will say that the characters going into it, I assume were already iconic because I had already seen the characters, or like Reze, like I saw her plastered everywhere, right? So going into it, I knew some of these characters had to have some level of impact on the audience. So what did you guys think of the actual movie now diving into it?
Movie was pretty good.
Hmm.
Um, movie was pretty good. I again, still, I think it's like a little immature
Yeah,
for
yeah, for sure, for sure.
overall theme of the show. Like, damn, this is where we're at right now. This is where we're at in anime. Um, like I don't want to spoil it, but like man got played
Hmm.
like that. Come on, G, bruh. Come on, man. What you doing? What you doing out here? Simping hard, dude. Oh my goodness.
They
Well, but
they
that's who he is.
yeah.
I know, and that's the problem.
They made
That's
s-
I mean that's the point.
they
That's
made
all
some
he really wants.
they made some comical they kind of like made it a bit comical too as well because just for those with the story, the main character, he's in love with this woman that ends up Nikki, if you could just mute the mic. He's in love with the woman that he works for, right? And then he wants to be with her, and then later he meets this new girl or new woman, uh Reze, and he ends up falling for her, right? And he's like, no, no, I shouldn't, and what have you. But the thing is like, so they have this love scene, and honestly there was parts of their relationship that I felt was kind of cute. And maybe it might have been the score. It might have been the score. But he falls for this girl, and then eventually he ends up finding out that she's actually like trying to kill him or take his heart, right? So then you have this huge battle scene that pretty much takes up half the movie. Uh yeah, I think it takes up pretty much half the movie. And throughout that battle scene, like he's fighting her, and she's saying to him, she's like, "Oh no, my feelings for you were real." And then he's like, "Wait, oh they were?" And his friends have to keep reminding him, like, "Yo, she's playing you, bro. Like we need like like you need to chill." Shout out Swampy in the chat. But yeah, no, Dub, yeah, 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 I feel you. I thought, okay, so my biggest issue with the movie, to me, was that I feel that this shouldn't have been a movie, and I don't know if they're gonna do a Demon Slayer thing where they turn it into a series. But I thought the pacing wasn't. I didn't think the pacing was good enough for me to actually fully invest in this betrayal.
You see, I think that they definitely had that in mind to just
Mm-hmm.
like also have it as a season once it is complete because like why not? It just makes sense, right? And like
Mm-hmm.
the amount of watches that they were able to get on that Demon Slayer movie transition to a TV show was like unmatched at the time.
So you think that that's what's gonna
Unmatched.
happen? We're gonna get the Reze arc, but as a season.
Definitely. Yep.
Okay. I think it'll do better as a season, because I do think his relationship with her could have an emotional payoff, because I actually did like her. I did like her. And I thought that their little relationship they had, that was cute, right? But you didn't, once again, because it's a movie, an hour and a half movie, you didn't really get to spend too much time with it. And when the switch happens, you're kind of like, oh, okay, all right. So you're not as invested. I think if you had a bit more time, it would have hit a little differently, especially with how the movie ends. But I don't know, Nikki. What are your thoughts? Did you have any thoughts on the movie?
Um, yeah, I mean, if you're definitely gonna take an arc of a story and you're gonna condense it into a an hour and a half, you're gonna be missing chunks of things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. I didn't. I don't read the manga. I haven't read any like what's the differences, but I'd be interested to look into that. Um, but I'm sure you're gonna be missing out on quite a lot. And I mean, for someone who's not invested, like eh, I you really want to like pull in the audience because it's a movie, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you're going into this like you have to see everything else before it to understand it.
Did you feel that this movie, what, like, it relied heavily on having to watch season one, or do you feel like, because you haven't seen season one, so, or did you
I
feel
mean,
like you got the gist
I know the
without it?
gist. I know the gist. that he met a little demon dog with a chainsaw on his head named Puchita, and he gave him his powers, and he's got like a chainsaw cord on his chest that when he pulls it, he gets a giant chainsaw head.
Pretty much, pretty much, pretty much.
And then there are devils, and they're working for like a company that's basically trying to exterminate devils and
Take
stuff
take
like
out
that.
take out the gun devil. So you
Yeah.
got the chainsaw devil, and in Reze was the bomb devil. So like they're like
Yes. Yes.
patterned
Yes.
after weapons or things. This movie, and that's another part of this show and this movie, right? Like it's you can't take it too seriously, right? Because
No.
it's not meant for that. And then even during the time when he's fighting her, right? And then there's this shark devil, right? And he's
Hmm.
saying, well, what can I do? And he's telling him to like use his chains in a certain way. And he ends up just taking his chains and wrapping it around the shark. And now you have literally a chainsaw man surfing across the city on top of a huge great white shark. Like this
Yeah.
is
Bro, shout out to Beam, bro. Shout out to Beam. Beam was for anything, bro.
this was literally like Sharknado types of just silliness happening. But once again, I mean, Mappa seldom misses, and definitely a visual spectacle. I could see why watching it in theaters, some people may be like, oh, this is an experience, because I thought visually, it did give experience vibes. I wouldn't say to the same level of Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer was just
I
peak.
feel like Demon Slayer, the animators at Ufotable are pushing more for that kind of
Hmm.
look. I don't think Mappa's. I mean, I know Mappa is very good at animation, and I'm not saying that they're not, but I feel like when it comes to the two different styles, I feel like Demon Slayer animators are trying to do more of that flashy stuff now. I feel like
Hmm.
people have been commenting on it, so I feel like they're trying to do more of that spectacle.
Yeah,
That's my feeling.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I
for
feel
sure.
like they're just gonna probably keep upping that ante when it comes to Demon Slayer. When like the more movies come out, they're probably just gonna try to keep topping themselves. When
Okay.
I don't feel like that type of spectacle is like kind of needed in Chainsaw Man.
Hmm.
That's kind of my feeling.
Okay.
I mean, I'd rather have if for Chainsaw Man, I'd rather have gory action blood scenes than fancy elemental powers that nobody else is supposed to see, but we only see them so we know that they're there.
I feel you. I feel you. So yeah. So for me, I'd say my biggest, my biggest issue was the pacing. But what I did like is I did like the characters, namely Rese. I thought she was actually well done as a character. I just wish I had more time with her to connect more and have that impact mean a little bit more. What about you guys? Did you have something that you thought was done, well, and something that you thought, needed work that you didn't care for?
The theme songs to the movie were
The
good.
theme song was fire. I played it at the beginning. The what is it? Iris out,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think was the
and then
opening.
the ending theme, Jane Doe, has got Utada Hikaru on it.
Oh,
So
snap.
yeah,
Okay, a legend. So you like the music, specifically the ending and the opening. What about is there something that you didn't care for?
Genji's not my favorite. Like she's like whatever.
Hmm.
I just I can't really connect with that type of character.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so it's like that's why it's hard for me to get into it. Reze was cute. I've always liked Power the best in Chainsaw Man. I think that she's kind of adorable. But yeah, it's
Okay,
whatever.
cool, cool.
I was sad we didn't get to see more power in this movie.
Hmm. So, OMW, what would you say? Something that you didn't care for, and something that you thought that you did enjoy or was done well.
Um I didn't care for the introduction of so many new random characters. in this movie. Like they could have just gave us a couple more OGs that we're more familiar with, and I would have been happy.
Mhm.
I did like how they went into, oh, what's that guy's name with the time? You see what I'm saying?
The
Who's
angel?
walking around with the angel? No, no, no. The
Yeah.
guy who's walking with the angel with the sword.
Oh yeah, the I forget his name, but he can see through time like a second or two
Yes, yes,
into the
yes,
future.
yes.
Yeah.
That guy. I loved how we got to, find out a little bit more about him in the movie.
Mhm.
Um, Again, main character stuff. Like, give me all the info that I've been waiting for since season one.
Mhm.
Uh, but
What about Reze? Did you like Reze?
uh, she was alright. She was alright. You know, um, bro, she trifling, bro. What you want me to say, bro? She's trifling, bro.
I mean, she is, but I
Nah.
mean, like, it's still like I think she was done well as a character. I think she was done well as a
As
character.
a character,
Yeah.
I think yes. I think she did her role. She definitely
Mhm.
did her role, and she played it very well, very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Because when she's not trying to blow everything up, like it seemed pretty cool until she was like, "Aha, gotcha," and I was like,
Well,
"Damn,
well, she
bro."
was like a Russian, like one of the Russian, spies or that stayed locked in the room. Like it reminded me of Black Widow. Remember, like how she was grew up in the red
Yeah,
room. So like same thing. Like she was this Russian assassin, and you first saw glimpses of that when this serial killer tried to kill her, and then she all of a sudden just kind of like just choked him out and started singing
bro.
in
I was
Russian.
not expecting that, bro. What the hell?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
that was.
yeah.
And then it threw me off because I'm watching it, right? I'm watching it in English, and then all of a sudden it switches languages, and I'm like, wait, this isn't Japanese. And I'm just like, what language is this? I'm like, is this Russian? So, yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, I thought she was like I said, I would like a version of this that's a bit more fleshed out because I feel like if you spent more time with her, that betrayal will hit more. Um, because I could see her being a character that people could connect. I think they already have, right? Like I mean, like I said, I've seen, pictures and stuff of Reze ever since this movie came out.
Yeah, there
So,
was like a meme of her dancing for a little while.
okay.
You see, like I'm confused. Why didn't they add her like in the last episode of the show, or
They
like the
wanted to
second to
wait
last
for the
episode?
movie.
But now here's my question though, right? Here's my question
Mhm.
because we saw when she made it to Department Two, I think that's what
Mhm.
they call it. Like, yeah, when they made it to Department Two, um, they were like, "Hey, you look familiar. Have I seen you before? Like, have we seen Reze anywhere else?"
See, that was another thing. They were saying things that were kind of like opening up these theories, and it didn't go anywhere, right? There was a lot of plot points that were just dropped, and then you can't even revisit it because the dude's dead. So I also feel like they were killing off main like characters that were main characters. Like, was the dude with the dog like a
Wait, wait,
main
wait, wait,
character
wait,
from
wait, wait,
season?
wait, 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 wait,
What?
wait, wait, wait. Hold
What
on.
is this spoiler territory?
Is this a spoiler? No shit is spoiler territory.
I'm so,
Excuse my
so
French,
sorry.
Nikki. Oh my goodness.
My bad.
This
I
show
mean, it
just came
happens
out yesterday.
early.
This show came out to what to yesterday, two
All
days
right.
ago,
All
a
right.
week
Well,
ago.
if I just say people were dying, people were dying. I'm not gonna say
Yes.
who. I'm not
Well, that's
disclose
pretty
who.
obvious when it comes to Chainsaw Man.
But but a lot of people were dying, and I felt like some of these characters had to be like main characters. Now, mind you, remember I haven't seen season one in a while, right? So other than like the main cast, I don't remember any of the side characters. So, uh, were they main characters that were dying?
Some people got.
Okay. All right. So yeah, and that's what I thought too. And but yeah, they were bringing up these plot points like, oh, they know her from somewhere, and you're like, oh snap, where do they know her from? And then his head gets chopped off. So I'm like, oh, okay. I guess we won't find out that plot point. And I
Mm.
feel like that happened a lot. I feel like that happened a lot. Once again, I think that has to do with fleshing things out, the pacing issue, and and all of that. But I don't know. Would you recommend it? Would you recommend someone to check out Chainsaw Man?
Um,
Start to a fan, I think.
What
yeah.
what will you think? Okay, all right. Let me ask you this, because especially when when we bring up animated people, we kind of almost look at someone and think about what to recommend them, right? Based off maybe what they present, or what they tell us and things like that. What would you say defines a Chainsaw Man fan? Like who? Like what type of person would you recommend this to?
I think comedy, shonen, horror,
Okay,
gore. Yeah.
okay, okay. I
Like
feel
black comedy I think would be a good, like a dark comedy with horror
yeah.
elements.
I feel like that the grindhouse thing that I was mentioning was like would be like perfect. Like if someone like tells me that they like those movies, I think that this would be the perfect show for them. They would absolutely fall in love.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Real quick,
Mhm.
I think this is a tricky one because we have to see what they have already seen. Like, are they brand new to anime, or are they like an anime watcher who's just looking for a fresh new watch? Like, I wouldn't recommend it to someone who has never seen anime, but if it's someone who's
It could be jarring. It would
already,
be jarring, yeah.
yeah, like, if they've already seen Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, My Hero, Hunter x Hunter, you know, and they're just looking for a new fresh watch,
Mhm.
yeah, I'd recommend it to them.
Yo.
Um,
Mhm.
but they have to be on that level of like, yes, I watch anime.
You know what's funny? So, and this is before I watched it, right? And remember, once again, I didn't remember season 1 too well, because it was like a few years ago when I watched season 1. So, I was like, oh, maybe I should hit up, Magic, and tell her to watch it so we could, review it for Down to Tokyo. Like 5 minutes into the movie, I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not recommending this for her to watch. But yeah,
Bro, you should
it's
have realized that 5 minutes into the episode one
I
of
didn't yo
season one.
I forgot how season 1 was. Remember, like, I watched it years ago, so I didn't remember. All I remember is a dude with a chainsaw head, you know, killing bad guys. So it
Mm.
wasn't until I watched this I was like, "Oh, nah, we're good. We won't review this for Toontown to Tokyo." But yeah, right? Like it all depends. It all depends as far as recommendations. But
Yo, real quick,
mhm.
before we go to the next topic, shout out O'Milly, shout out Nas Clint, Augustus, Majin Jesus, Swampy, CMG, Chambito, Fried Labbits, and JR. Thanks for popping in, y'all. We appreciate, and the official VB account. We appreciate
Yes,
y'all stopping by for this Reze arc conversation we got going on. Episode 31 of Anime After Hours. Remember, we do have some hidden doors in the comment section and also pinned to the top. That doors will be ending in about 13 minutes. We have 5 votes currently. Let's see how you guys would like this giveaway presented to you. So tap into there for a chance to sway your luck. And then
definitely.
we also have the live stream pinned to the top as well if you'd like to see a little bit more visuals while you're hanging out with us.
Definitely. And also to shout out Chombo in the live stream, in the chat. Welcome, bro. And I do want to say too, for the giveaway once again, behind those doors is going to determine how we choose the winner. It could be off of likes and reposts of the space. It could be off of likes and reposts of the live stream, which is pinned on top of the space, or it could be off comments in the live stream. Just tag one person and tell us your favorite anime or animated thing. Each comment does qualify as one entry, which means you may have more likelihood of winning if you have more comments. So those are the ways, and then we'll find out once we enter the doors. I am gonna do a new way of re-rolling too, because we were getting the same person over and over again. So or same people over and over again. So I have a little tweak for that. to kind of spice things up a little bit. And also too, if you won for the last show, then you can't win again for this show. So I think last week was Cosmic, right? Cosmic Disarray.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. So that is the only person that can't win for today. He can win again next week, but just for today, since we want to kind of like mix it up so more people get opportunities to win. But all right, Reze arc. Uh, did y'all cry at the end? Was anyone emotionally impacted?
No.
But really, not a little bit.
No. Also, I just want to apologize to everyone. I did not realize I was unmuted while I was blowing my nose. My goodness, I'm
That's
sorry.
what we
I'm a
were
bit,
doing. I was like,
bro. I'm a
what is
bit
he
under the
doing?
weather. These allergies are killing me right now.
Oh
Um,
snap!
but yeah, yeah.
Nah, you're good. You're
What's
good.
up to
You're good.
Yayo?
You're good. You're good. Just stay healthy, bro.
What's up,
Just stay
MF?
healthy. But no, for real, like you weren't like emotionally impacted at the end. Like I felt like it had an emotional ending.
It did, but it just takes, it takes a decent amount.
It didn't. It didn't. Nikki, were you emotionally impacted by the end?
No.
No. Oh, okay. Just me. Okay. All right.
That's okay that you were though. It's
Maybe it's because I liked Reze. I don't know.
That's
I thought I
What what
wanted
what part what part really what really hit your emotional strings?
because she came back, and then I was like, oh snap, they're gonna be friends, and I was thinking maybe season three they could be like team, like kind of like I thought of like Great Saiyaman and Videl, working together. So
Yo.
yeah, I
Oh my
thought they were
goodness.
gonna be like a little team. But yeah, nah, it took me by surprise. So I am interested in that the other girl, I forget her name, but the girl that he works for, the pink hair girl.
Makima.
Oh
Makima?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm interested
Yo,
in
how do you do this, Nikki?
what?
How do I do what?
How? That memory for these names are like crazy.
I I just remember a lot of useless information. Where else it doesn't come in handy for anything in real life.
It's better than me. I
Okay.
mean, I'll watch an entire show, I'll watch an entire series and still not remember like people's names and have to go back. So yeah, but yeah, I am interested to see how Makima her storyline plays out because there's a lot of mystery behind her.
Ooh.
Oh snap! I feel like Nikki knows something. Nikki knows something.
I do.
um, but yeah, so I mean, I would say it's not a bad movie. It's cool. Visually, it looks very impressive. It's not something to take too seriously. It's kind of like just blood and guts and chainsaws, and sometimes chainsaw people ride sharks in tornadoes. That is that is a thing, apparently. So, yeah, once again, if that is the thing, if that is what you're into, I would highly, highly suggest checking it out. If it's not, then next show we will be covering, Nikki, what will we be covering next show?
Apothecary Diaries.
We will be covering Apothecary Diaries. And now I know Nas Clint said that that's a show that he was loving. And, it is once again going back to our Crunchyroll, reviewing the Crunchyroll nominees. That is also a show. That show is nominated for Anime of the Year as well, right?
I think so. I can't
I
remember.
think, yeah, I think so. Season two. So far we've covered if Takabi's Original Sin nominated for Anime of the Year, Gachakuda nominated for Anime of the Year, um, and in this one will be the other
This
one.
yeah, Chainsaw Man. So we did anime movie,
Chainsaw
best
Man's
anime movie.
nominated for Best Anime. Um, nah, Demon Slayer's winning that. Demon
Oh, I
Slayer's
know.
winning.
I know
Yeah,
that. I'm just saying it's nominated.
nominated. Yeah. But okay, okay, cool. And then so yeah, so you know what? We didn't deviate. We're still going over Crunchyroll nominees.
Yes, we're
Let
doing a good job.
Yeah.
let's go. All right, continuing the theme, continuing the theme. Now we won't be doing one next week though because uh
Why not
I
emoji?
will I will be in the city. I will be in the city.
Really? What
Yes.
city?
The city of New York.
What are you gonna be doing in New York?
So, anyone that is in the tri-state area, feel free to check out. Actually, I'm gonna pin it another one later. I'll probably post another update tomorrow. But we will be having a Vivi event meetup. New York City VV events meetup. So anyone that will be in the tri-state area, feel free to swing by. This is in partnership with Jason Naylor, Ross Pino, and J2 Brand. So we will be going at the venue Love Korean Steakhouse. Which consists of a restaurant, a lounge, and an art exhibition where you can see Jason and Ross's art showcase. Also, buy some exclusive merch from them. There will be tickets to for VIP if you want to open bar if you want to be a part of the open bar. And then also too, Vivi will have a presence there. So if you are in that area, feel free to come by. Right now, so remember when I was posting like the RSVPs and everything like that? So that RSVP from the Partiful, I found out was only a portion of it. So on the Partiful side, it's like hitting about 300 with us and them combined. But Ross was saying that they have other sites that they're using outside of that for RSVPs too. So total, they're thinking it's like 600 RSVPs for this event. So there will
Ooh,
definitely, yeah, it looks like there will be definitely be a line out the door. So if once again, VV does have a section, and we do have a head count for our RSVPs. That's why I said for everyone, it's very important that you RSVP. And also, I will say, come there on time because once the party starts, we're probably going to be doing a lot inside the venue, and I can't guarantee you I'm gonna be able to get outside the venue to let you in. So, so if you don't want to get stuck with the bouncer, trying to say, hey, my friend Emoji's in there. Can you get him? Can you get him? I would say probably get there on time if you can. But yeah, more details. I'll make a post uh when we do a collab thing. But I thought we were gonna do it today, but maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Just stick with socials. But yeah, it's exciting. Dub, I wish you were coming, bro. And Nikki, you want to come to New York?
Nick, you should definitely go.
On a Thursday?
On
No
a
way.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can
us
barely move after work.
us it's so funny because we're so close to New York, but us Jersey people, like we don't like going to New York any day.
No,
Um
dude, the traffic
it's
is just like it. To even get on time, you're gonna have to leave early, and you're gonna hit traffic going over the bridge, and it's just gonna be ugh.
yeah.
I'm gonna pick you up.
Yeah, no. I'm
It's
probably gonna go. I'm probably gonna sleep early that night since we don't have a show.
yeah.
That's
New
funny.
York, New York is not fun to get to. But yeah, it'll be a fun event to be at. So I'm looking forward to it. And Max and Janie are coming out too as well. So Max is gonna have some amazing footage, and hopefully we could get maybe even get some interviews in there. I don't know. Let's see. And hopefully I'm still holding out hope that we can get some VV team presence there, because I think that this partnership, especially with this promotion company, I think that this could be something good for the future if we can if we can foster relations here. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. All right. Oh, speaking of which, shout out Magic. Shout out Magic in the audience, our events coordinator. Um, but all right. So OM Dub, how are you? How are we doing on the doors?
The doors are wrapping up any minute now, actually. Um, we have 3 minutes left on the doors, and we have a clear winner at this moment. So we shall see.
Okay. All right. We got
And
3 minutes.
O'Malley says not one, but two.
Wait. What do
So
you
let's
mean?
see. That was his comment on the doors.
Oh.
It sounds like he chose door number two.
Oh. 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 Got it. Got it. Got
And
it. Got
remember, everyone, this is an interactive podcast. If you would like to come up and chat, give your thoughts on the Reze Arc movie, please feel free
Do you think anyone
to
in the
hit that
space has
request
seen?
button.
You know what? Speaking
No,
about
it's
recommending this movie, you know who I would recommend this movie to? That's here, Majin. Majin Jesus, you should 100% watch the
yeah,
Reze
Margin
Arc
should definitely
movie.
watch it. Yeah, for
This
sure.
this this is for you, bro. This is for 100% watch if you haven't seen it yet. Um, but yeah, if anyone has watched it and wants to come up and weigh in on it, feel free to. But all right. So once again, like I said, we aren't gonna have the show next week, but we will resume the following week in 2 weeks, and that's when we'll go over Apothecary Diaries, specifically season two. But we could, talk about the whole show. And then after that, well, that weekend we have the Crunchyroll Awards, right? So I hope everyone is able to watch it, especially after all of these shows, talking about the shows that are nominated. And then the following weekend, we'll cover the Crunchyroll Awards. I think it's a plan. Not a bad plan.
Sounds like a pretty good idea, actually.
It is. It is. Yo, you know what we should do? We should all watch it together in the Discord. Want to do that?
Bruh.
You don't want to watch the Crunchyroll Awards together in the Discord? It would be fun.
Nah, that actually
No.
would be pretty cool.
It would be. It would be like we're there. It would be like we're sitting in the audience and we could be clapping, right? Like we could put our
Oh my god.
cameras on and clap, and we could get dressed up in like ties and
No,
everything, so we could
no.
feel like we're.
Thank you, Nikki, for shutting it down. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Dressed up, are you kidding?
There goes my dreams of attending the Crunchyroll Awards. But
You see, you guys are lucky. Y'all could just be like dressed up in the V tube. You're gonna have me popping out here in a kimono and a whole bunch of others, bruh. Like, I can't. I can't.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Well, if you want to do it anyway, just not even non-dressed up, let me know because I'd be down to watch it as a group, all together on the Discord. Just keep
Okay.
me posted. All right. Has 3 minutes passed yet?
um, that 3 minutes has yeah, it ended.
Oh snap! So we have a clear winner for the doors.
Yeah, hold on. I need to go on mute.
Uh, Nikki, do we have a clear winner for the doors?
I believe so. Yeah. Hold on.
It's just because I can't click it because I'm on PC and
Number
my
two.
2-1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I just need to see what is number two. Hold on. Did OMW send that over? No. I don't
Um.
think so. Okay. All right. So up there we go. He just sent it over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
There it is.
All
Sorry, I
right.
had to blow my nose.
No
Wipe
worries.
that
No
away.
worries. So that is number two. Okay, let me look into that real quick. In the meantime, Nikki, you did have a song that we premiered earlier in the show. We will premiere it again. That you just released today. Just for those that weren't here, do you want to tell us a little bit about that new cover that you just did?
Sure. I just covered the opening theme song to the anime You and I Are Polar Opposites. The song's called "Lose the Frames." Take off your glasses. Um, the anime is about a very hyperactive, super social gal that falls in love with the quiet, nerdy guy in her class, and they actually get together in the first episode, and it's kind of like how their relationship goes, and all of the friends that are surround them around them, and their relationships. And it's very funny. It's very cute, and I really liked the opening. That was probably my favorite song that premiered last season, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay, cool, cool. All right. So we're gonna go over that. We're gonna play that again before we close the space. We're not gonna play it on the stream just for copyright purposes, but we will play it on the X space for those that are in here. But I'm just doing one thing to wrap up these doors. Okay, let me make sure that this worked. Did it work? Did it work? Ah, great. Okay. I'm gonna do this again. In the meantime, Dub, are you back?
Yeah, I just had to blow my nose. I've been here.
Okay. All right. Cool. 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 So for you, what are your plans for next week? Since we'll be away and taking the day off.
I'm gonna buy some manga.
It's always fun.
Yep, yep. I'm looking for a new series to get into. So
Cool. All right. So I was able to do this. All right. So Dub, can you do me a favor? Can you we because I want to spice it up a little bit. So can you put a poll at the top only for like what's the lowest you can do? A minute? 60 seconds?
yeah, probably.
Okay. A poll for a minute or the lowest time that you can do and just do 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. And you guys in the audience vote which one you want, 1, 2 or 3, and that will be another determining factor for the win. We're going to spice it up a little bit because we've been getting the same wins over and over again. So, we're going to add a little layer to this. So, let me know OMW once you have that posted and actually just confirm with me too how much time we have for the smallest poll.
Should I do the lowest poll is 5 minutes.
Lowest poll is 5 minutes. Okay. All right. Run that. Actually, you know what? We only got 3. How can we do this in a way that saves time? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Uh,
Well, I just pinned the other polls on the top, so
I know.
want me
I have
to
an idea.
just let me know.
I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. We're gonna go with the number that was chosen for the thing, right? Because we have 3 hidden doors, right? So we're gonna go with 2. So 2 is gonna be the number.
For what? We
So
don't know we
so
don't know
I'm
what's
gonna
happening,
roll.
brother.
Okay. All right. Let me explain. Let me explain. So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna
Wait,
roll.
hold on. Am I
Yeah.
missing something, Nikki?
I'm sorry. I forgot to explain everything, the
Yeah, I
ins and
don't know
outs
what's
of what's
going on.
happening. All right. So this is how we're gonna determine the winner for tonight. I'm gonna roll, right? But I'm gonna roll 3 different options. The second option is gonna be the one that we choose.
What the hell is this man
It's not
talking?
gonna be the
Okay,
first
sure.
one. It's gonna
Let's
be the second.
okay.
The second option is gonna be the one that we choose. I'm gonna roll it here, but it's gonna be the number 2. Okay.
Sure.
All
Sounds
right.
we'll figure it out
I
once it's
feel like
done,
I
right?
feel like I feel like this will mix it up more. I don't know. Maybe this doesn't do anything, but it to me it feels like it mixes it up more. So we're gonna experiment. All right. So, but we have to let everyone know what was behind door number 2, right? So, are we ready?
Sure.
Yes.
Behind door number 2 was wait.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Comments on the live stream. Comments on the live stream. So we are running 3 winners. It's going to be the second one called. The second one. So Majin came up first. Sorry. Number
Oh
2 is
damn.
not the one that's used. Where's number? There we go. Oh, snap. The second one was just rolled, and that is. Oh, wait.
Bro, don't do
Oh
this,
wait, no,
man.
no, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Bro.
second one was Oh Millie. So,
Jeez. Congratulations.
yo, wait, how's Grok a
Yo.
winner? Yo, Grok was the 4th winner. I didn't know that was a thing. Apparently, Grok. If we had 4, then Grok would have won. But yes, Millie was number 2. So there we go. All right.
O'Malley is here in the space. Yes, confirmed. He is here in the space.
All right.
Yay! Congratulations, O'Malley.
So wait, do y'all like my little mix up? How I like kind of like mix it up a little bit? Do you think
Actually,
it?
I did
What
like that.
do you think it helps?
I did like that, but I
It's
feel
cute.
like the people are going to lose their absolute mind, bro.
well, it's
Good
supposed
luck.
the way it's supposed to happen is people are they're supposed to choose, right? So I didn't know, but I'm not waiting 5 minutes. We should have probably actually started it earlier. But they're supposed to choose 1 through 4 or 1 through 3 or whatever, and then whatever they choose is the one that we go with, right? That winner. But since we didn't have the time to do that, we just did the same one that they chose for the doors, which was number 2. So, but I think it adds a layer of you know I think it throws off the system, which helps. Anything we can
Yeah,
do to kind
yeah.
of mix things up. So congrats, Millie. You won for today, and yeah, we'll keep doing that, dude. Yeah, trying to find some ways to beat the Majin bots. I think that's.
Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. Majin
That
puts
was
in
me.
so
Why are
much.
you throwing him under the bus for no reason?
I'm playing. Majin,
He goes,
Nikki,
stop
Majin,
there's a
coming.
reason.
Majin, we
Nikki,
love
there's a
you.
reason.
We
But
love you,
it's
bro. We love you,
it's
bro.
all
We
love.
love you,
It's
bro.
all love. You gotta understand, Nikki. This guy Majin wins a giveaway
It's not just
at
us.
least twice a week minimum.
Well, he
Eh,
shows up, so he deserves it.
Facts.
That
That's
is true.
exactly
That is
why.
true.
Yup.
That is true. That
Facts.
is true. That is true. But yeah, we're gonna mix things up a little bit more to kind of like just shake up the numbers and see what happens. But congrats and Majin, we do appreciate you. Majin, once again, I do think you should watch Change Your Man. I think you actually might like it. But all right, so that pretty much concludes the show for today. Does anyone have any final words?
Uh,
I hope
ladies
everybody
first.
has a relaxing week next week, and we'll see you the week after.
Awesome, awesome. Up.
Let's go. Yeah. Thanks for popping in, y'all. Really appreciate it. I know we could not get to the extra giveaways today. I did not see that Z Boy Shonen popped into the space, or we couldn't get to those 28. But at the end of the day, there's always next week. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Not next
Really
week. Not
appreciate it.
not next week. There
There's
will be no
there's
anime after
always
hours giveaway next
there's
week.
always the next Anime After Hours show. Not
There you go.
next
There you
week
go.
because they will be doing some
I'll I'll
IRL
I'll
fun
be turning
things.
up in New York. It's lit.
Yes. Yes. As O'Milly would say, uh no hands.
Ayo.
Ew.
Yes. So appreciate everyone for coming through. Like I said, we're gonna hold the space open after the stream closes because we're gonna close out with Nikki's newest song. She just dropped a new song today, a new cover. So we're gonna close that out on the space. We just can't play it on a live stream for copyright purposes. So, but everyone in the space still stick around because we will have that closure. But if you are on the stream, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. We do this every Thursday, with the exception of next Thursday, because I will not be here. But every Thursday, typically at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pre-show 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Uh, Feel free to stop through. This has been another episode of Anime After Hours. Let's get a yay. My name is Emoji, and I'm here with Nikki G and OMW. We appreciate you for coming through, and we will see you. Until next time, take care, be easy, and peace.